Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Rimworld. We're actually in a really good position right now. Our people are fed and relatively happy, other than Guyven here. We have a Psychic Smooth. Why are you unhappy? Why are you sleeping out here? Did we run out of beds again? I think we did. Hang on a sec. I believe we have an extra. We do! Guyven, we actually uninstalled these because we we had too many beds up, and then we had some new arrivals, so boom. Part of me was actually considering leaving earlier than I had anticipated. What makes me a little bit sad is that once we get to where we're going, we might not need the animals we have, and we might not be able to maintain the animals we have. Sad little guys. And I was gonna say, did we run out of marble blocks? No, we ran out of time. We got people working on this, setting up a beautiful new area. Well, no, just reflooring an old area, more like it. But you know, what are you gonna do? More of a spending time kind of thing. Oh, something else I was going to do. And I changed some settings on my microphone. I don't know how I feel about it. But you know, there's only one way to test microphone settings, and that's to do like a live test, basically. You know, you can do a short one where you go testing, 1, 2, 3, la 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 la, and whatnot. But it's really better to, you know, do a couple recordings with it and be like, okay, that looks good, that sounds good. Right now it looks good. I might have a little trouble when I start, you know, flipping out and screaming. It didn't even tell me. Aw, damn bear. Oh, I thought normally it tells you, like, Doodle is being hunted by Whoozits. 28 chocolate bars. We got some more coming, too. And there's no hay grass. Did we already go through all the kibble? God, I think we did. Although it was a while ago. I mean, this is almost done. That kibble was handled quite a while ago, if this is almost grown. And what do we got here? We got our 300. We got our 300 jerked meats. Psychic Soothe is ending, but everybody's in a good mood. Whoever, I can't remember who it was, but somebody suggested this mod that shows the colored mood bars. That's just brilliant. That's a great mod. So simple, so useful. Looks nice. Beautiful. Nice marble tile in this area we're not going to stay in. Very impressive dilly. At least it's above freezing in the whole thing. We still got that silver stool because we've been running it around with us. Did we bring the chocolate in? A war merchant has arrived. Alright, so I think Magnus is the best talker, if I remember correctly. Yeah, but Countdown likes to do it, so I'll let Countdown do it. Boop. We got a polar bear. I like that. Bunch of crappy weapons. War God's Chest. Oh my. Yeah, that'll do. Those gauntlets will sell because they're degraded. Gives me a few hundred ducats. Not that I necessarily need it right now. Let's go ahead and accept that. Sell off some of those weapons. Oh, for a second I thought that person was wearing something weird on their face. No, he just had a face. And they immediately leave. Can't handle the negative 27-degree temperatures. Handsy. These are nice. I like these wooden barricades. They look cool. And ideally, what we would do is when we get to that next base, we will have a lot of time to actually settle in and get proper defenses set up. This is I've completely lost track of how many seasons we've been here. I cannot remember, but we're actually really good. We're in a really good position. That's corn we're growing. That's all rice. Hay grass is nearly done. Another row of heel root is almost done. You're just hanging out by the fire. Attending and stoking. Kudos to you, sir. Like, honestly, I'm thinking about just, like, maybe waiting for a load of hay grass and heading out now. There doesn't seem to be too much of a... I mean, as long as my people don't freeze to death, they're fine to move. I'll use the tool here. We'll get an accurate depiction. It's only a 6-day trip there. It's on the road most of the time. We have plenty of food. We could jerk the rest of the meat. I really don't like these mushrooms. The grow time is just too long, and the conditions are too difficult to set up for it to be useful. Like, if I could make this huge section and, you know, fill a huge, I don't know, like 20 by 20 or larger area, fill it up and put all those mushrooms in there, it'd be great. But it just, without some supplemental help, you just can't keep the heat up in there. And the heat creates light, and they can't grow with the light, so it becomes problematic. So we've got plenty of... We could haul this coal with... Well, we could actually haul a lot of stuff with us. We probably wouldn't have hauled, you know, on another trip. Like, we could probably just uninstall these, or these, and bring them with us. Look at that chocolate. Provides recreation, I think. It's food and a little bit of recreation. But who doesn't love a chocolate bar? If you don't, you're a communist. Yeah, because, like, bringing some coal with us to have as, like, a, a stopgap would be a great idea. Maybe making some tools before we leave so that we could utilize them immediately. That'd be a good idea. Wildlife. Anybody here? Got some muffaloes to hunt. Got plenty of, like after the first season, I think I got the hang of this, for the most part. I mean, Cassandra's kind of been, she was a raging butthole for quite a while there, but she's been quite kind to me recently. One shot. Eh. Lady M is just like, it's a little late, I'll go home. I'll do it later. No, I'm actually going to change. Open sound settings. Ooh, is that right? Fuck Windows 10. I hate Windows 10. Sounds? That's what I want. Recording. Microphone, Yeti, properties, levels. Just gonna take that down 5%. That'll make me feel a little bit better. Just 5% difference. And, you know, leaning into the microphone, I could see myself peeking a little bit. Do not want that. Animals aren't doing well, but this is almost done, right? Did some of them already get harvested? What happened? Oh, look at that. Fine meals. Delightful. Will there be any... I wonder if there'll be any... I don't think I've ever used a tundra area before. I wonder if there'll be any trees at all there. Like, maybe just a few? So I'm pretty sure if we uninstall these and take them with us, the fuel already in them will carry with them. I think. I'm not positive on that. But we will see. Oh, you know, maybe we did, but the harvest was botched. That could have happened. Can we not botch the important harvests? You know, it was a real big hit was when we settled down on base number 2, and basically none of our crops were completed. Anything we got out of them, we basically had to harvest early. That was a kick in the teeth. But getting out of there, you know, in and of itself was pretty difficult, so. Alright. The animals have starved to death, and half starved to death, and now we give them some Oh, God. Fire starting spree. This happened because Pyromaniac. Yep, not a mental break because of a reason, just, I like fire. Let's say I could give her a fire weapon, and that would put her in a better mood, but I don't know if that's a good idea. She's not very good at actually utilizing them. Yeah, this amount of hay, it's just not enough to really. I need a field like 4 times that size to keep these guys in food. How much do they eat in the thingy? 10? Ugh, yeah. Like to actually feed them consistently between meals, we need way more. Well, that core's 2/3 of the way done now. Excellent. Got 1,000 buffalo meat and then a couple of, oh god, there's still husky meat in there. Caribou, wolf, pork. Some of it makes sense, and then you get to husky and you get a little sad. I kind of like the sheep. They provided wool. That's muffalo wool. Mad rats. I'm not gonna worry too much about that. Just let whoever wants to stomp a rat take care of it. Yep, there we go. Did you actually get bit? On the chest. Nice shot, Jade. Wait, this one's injured? It got stabbed, probably trying to get across this. Oh, come on, it's a rat. It's an injured rat. You should be able to take it. There you go. Idiots. Alright, now let's have some rat stew. Or make a, is it possible to make a luxury meal out of rat? What would that be like? These things were nice, though. I haven't utilized them before, but now I wish I had. Although, we don't exactly have a great position for that, so I just want to check everybody what their temperatures are good down to and see what's the worst. 39, 61, 39, 40, 42, 49, 65, and 44. Honestly, I think I think the medieval mod is a little too easy. In terms of temperature is in that spectrum, because you know one item could get me 60 degrees temperature, insulation. Where in normal Minecraft to get down that much, you have to make sure you have the right materials and you're producing good quality. And stack up a couple items. Like the parka gives you the best. So like a muffalo wool parka will be really effective. Then this is just like pretty much everything gives you a really good insulation. Lynx has been self-tamed. I don't need that. We're just gonna go ahead and do this. Honestly, we're in a good position to just move on. Maybe when the corn's done. Because that'll give me tons and tons and tons of food to take with me. Lots of food. That'll be a lot of food. Because right now, basically what we're doing is we're just growing food, and we already have a lot of food. I could jerk the rest of them. Oops, head wanderer, because poor mood from minor pain. Your mood wasn't that bad. Slept in cold. Ooh, these are getting chilly again. Here, let's try to regulate the temperature. Whoop. Ah, there we go. That's the one thing I really miss. Temperature regulation. Automatic temperature regulation. And that is just a really nice thing to have at any time. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. What do we got here? Not a lot of wood. What might be... No. I was about to say what might be a good idea is to go do another expedition to get more. Remember, with every single pack animal we had, we hauled 1,200 wood. So, we're not going to be able to take, 1,200 wood with us, because we're also going to have to take hundreds of pounds in food and medicine and other items. Ideally, I'd like to take the coal with me. The light reflectors would be great. So 600 might have to do the trick. And then I'm going to have to definitely watch my wood consumption. Maybe just the initial building, like this, could be done in wood, and then the rest is we're going to have to get some of these going. Stonecutters table, probably 2 of them, maybe more. Have a bunch of people working around the clock on those to get blocks made so that we can put up permanent structures. Wildlife, nothing. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. In the meantime, because we got a little time here, let's go ahead and throw down a simple research bench, because there's probably some more stuff we could do. I don't have one of those anywhere. This has got to come with us, obviously. Oh, good. That was some thunder. I knew a storm was coming in. There we go. All right, now we can just research and see what. Ooh, beer. Beer. We don't know how to make ice sculptures yet. Why don't we go ahead and tell them to do that? Hey, who's it? Countdown and Detrox are getting married. Delightful. The sculptures are probably too heavy to take with us. Actually, they're only 7 kilograms. I thought they'd weigh more like 40. It's honestly the number I had in my head. We are already all out of that hay. Well, I kept them fed for a little while. That's what we got out of that. God, what is the growth like? 22 days. No, 22 harvest. 90. No, that's a lifespan. One of these days I'll see the right grow time. 11. Wait, 11 days. That's it? That feels really long. 11 days doesn't sound long, but it feels really long. The next base will probably want, like, way more growing area. Whatever growth area I think is appropriate is never enough. Never enough. I always need more. And this is actually a nice little setup here, just a long rectangular structure. Because if you just try to make it a square, it'll collapse. Muffalo's sick. Muffalo will get attention. KJ, do me a favor. Tend to the Muffalo. We need to keep the herd intact. Got 107 meds and a couple spare big ones for an emergency. Oh, you know what? No, I was gonna say, so it says 11 days. Research finished. It's like, maybe it's less because we're doing it indoors and they stopped growing at night, but they'd stop growing at night anyway, so that's not it. Like, this seems useless. We could already do more than that. And technically, we can research electricity and then sterile tiles. Well, let's figure out how beer works first. Sterile tiles is not a bad thing, because if in the next place we're going to be there, that's the end. So the structures we do there are the end structures. So we can think a little more logically about putting up the base. Like this one was just again, it was kind of an oracular process. It was just throw up what we can put wherever we can put it, because we just need to we need as much roofs up as possible because we got toxic fallout. But in the next place, we could set up choke points and defenses, because it'll be the last place we're gonna be. Well, obviously it didn't go up. I was like, it said 77, and then it didn't go up at all because it was night. Duh. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, we got coal now. Guyvin's on the research. He's pretty good at it, so it goes quickly. I wouldn't... Well, what else could we use in here? Not hydroponics. I would not use IEDs. Those don't seem appropriate. No, no. No. Technically, I think we can make packaged survival meals. Auto-ores would not work. No. Fire foam would work. I don't... Do those... Actually, I don't know if those need electricity or not. I think they probably do. No, no. Biofuel refining. No, that needs power. No. Yes. Then all of this would be no. And then this is all off the table. I think this is the part of the mod that I don't really love. I do like the mod, but I think what they needed to do was take this and spread a lot of the stuff, the medieval stuff, out through different technology nodes here. So that, you know, you started out with just a little bit of stuff, and then you, as you researched, you figured out how to make more advanced armor and all this different stuff. Like, right as it stands right now, it basically just goes, here's everything. Here's all of the stuff, and I just didn't love that. Still a good mod, though. It's just a personal preference, really. I think we're gonna do exactly what I was talking about. I think what we'll just do is, because it's it's April, May. That's summer, right? It's fall, so it's gonna start getting a little colder, but we should still be okay. If anything, if I wanted to, you know what I could just do is just harvest this stuff right now and go. None of the meat's gonna spoil because it's not because it's still freezing. Should I just bug out now? I mean, honestly, we're just sitting here growing food. I think what we're gonna do is allow sowing off, harvest that. We'll still get a lot of it. It's like 80% done, so we'll still get a bunch of it. I'm going to come in here and I'm gonna go cook. Where's stew? Stew's really good, right? Yeah, stew is really good. 8 pots of stew. Oh, someone needs cooking 50. We don't have anybody with cooking 15? 13. Stir fry? That's really good. Or we just do fine meals. Do forever. Cook 4 fine meals. Do forever. To turn everything we got, all the food we got left, into meals, and then we'll bippity boop out. These are actually pretty good to go. Corn and I was gonna say corn and milk. What do you make it with corn and milk? I mean, when I make some corn, you know, just you know, inside if I'm not grilling, big pot of water, like a cup of milk. A couple tablespoons of butter in there, boil it in that. Delicious. So that works out just fine. We're gonna have so much grow zone in the new place. Although, let's say honestly, we would need another stove to really get through this stuff fast. I want these for the mood boosts. It's a good temperature to get going, too. Here, let's prep. Let's tell them to uninstall all these. What the hell is that noise? Is someone getting eaten by something? There's a mad caribou out here. When did he get shot? Hey, medieval arms merchant. Not that I need it right now, but I took down this caribou with my bare hands. Pretty impressive. How much do these weigh? Hopefully not a lot. Oh god, they're 10 kilograms each? That's way more than I expected. Honestly, I'd rather take just the cold chunks with me than bring these with me. But we'll see where the weight lies. If they've got any animals that I could use as pack animals, I'll grab them. We just got wargs. They got a human female. Nope. Nothing interesting there. So do we need anything? I could sell a bunch of stuff and buy a really sweet pair of boots. Honestly, getting rid of the money would be a good thing, because then I don't need to take it with me. Oh, that was me buying. Society Gods King's Mask Art Poor. What? Social Impact 5. Social Impact 8. It's a legendary item. Wait, Warlord's Mask Leg? What, is it a mask of a leg, or is it a mask for your leg? Which one's which, guys? Like all this stuff, anything, honestly, there's like anything left over, I don't need. Like, the components, get rid of them. Jelly's worth a lot of money, so we'll ditch that. I'm still short like a grand. There's nothing left to sell, is there? Outside of medicine, which I really don't want to do. And even if I did, I'd have to sell pretty much all of it. Let's cancel that. And everything costs about the same. There's the Holy Hand Grenade again, but everything's about the same. Without going out and mining a bunch of the silver veins, it's not going to fly. But anyway, I'm going to leave this episode right here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you've enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.